Okay lads, we're starting here on page 65, question 7. Metro de Madrid is a public transport system in Madrid, the capital of Spain. Its logo is based on two rhombi and a rectangle. Reproduce the logo and the dimensions given. Okay, so it's based here on a rhombi. So a rhombi is a four-sided shape with each side equal. Okay, so all of these sides are equal. What we also know about it is that opposite angles are equal. So this is 30 and this is 30 because it's cut by a symmetrical line. So this is going to be 60 degrees altogether. If we flip it over, this is going to be 60 degrees as well. If this is 30 degrees here, this is 30 degrees here, that means that this angle up here is 120 degrees. If this is 120 degrees, it also means that this angle down here is 120 degrees. Okay, so this is a rhombus. Now, to draw this shape, we'll be setting up our sheet as usual, and we are going to come down from the border 130, and we're just going to draw a line across our page. We're going to come in then from the very left of our page. We're going to come in 80, and that's going to be our starting point. So we're going to start from that little dot there that I just drew. Now if we look back at our shape here, this angle is 30 degrees. We've found this point here. We now want to go up here at 30 degrees. Okay, we don't know how high, but we're going to draw a line up here at 30 degrees. Okay, that's going to be a construction line. So from that point, we're drawing a line up at 30 degrees. Construction line with our H5 pencil. And then we're also going to draw a line down here at 30 degrees. And again, this is just a construction line with our H5 pencil. Now, so what I've drawn here is a construction line out from here and a construction line out from here. Now, we haven't been given the overall height, but what have we been given? We've been given the overall width here. So the overall width is 36 plus 8 plus 22 plus 110 plus 22 plus 44. So 242. So the overall width is 242. So what we can do is measure across 242 millimeters from this point. And from this point we can draw a line up here at 30 degrees and a line down at 30 degrees. Okay, and where these lines then intersect is going to be our rhombus. So we can make them firm lines now straight away. So that's our first rhombus on the outside drawn. Next we're going to take all these measurements and divide this line up in the middle. So we're dividing the middle line here. Okay, so from our starting point again, we're going to take a few measurements. So the first one is 36, 8, then 22. So lining up our 0 point with our starting point and measuring in 36, indicating that point with a little dot. 36 plus 8 is 44. 44 plus 22 is going to give us 66. Okay. Plus 110. Plus 22. And that will leave us over with 44. Okay. All them points now marked out in our line, and we're just going to do construction lines up and down. Okay, our next job is to get the internal rhombus here, and we're going to do that with construction lines because we see that the rectangle in the center actually cuts through it. So we're going to get this internal rhombus first. Now again, it hasn't told us the height of the rhombus, but it has actually shown us that the rhombus is cutting, it's on this line here, this red line going through the center. And to find this point, we have to come over 36 and 8, which we just marked. Again, we're going to come up here at 30 degrees, and up here at 30 degrees, down here at 30 degrees, and down here at 30 degrees too. So we're measuring in our 36 and our 8, and we're going to draw a line up, construction line at 30 degrees. And we're going to draw a line down at 30 degrees. So make sure when you're using your 30 degree set square that your T-square is nice and tight to the table, and that your T-square or your set square then is just sliding along the T-square. Okay, so that's two lines here up at 30 degrees. And now we need to come in 40 from this side and line up at 30 degrees and then line down at 30 degrees too. So the same thing on the other side. It's a symmetrical shape. Okay. And last thing then is to get the rectangle in the center of it. Okay, so again, we aren't given any dimensions. We don't know how wide it is. Oh, sorry, we do. It's 110. So what we have to do, we have to come in 44, then 22, and draw a straight line up, which we've done. We need to come in our 36 and follow that up to where it cuts the first rhombus and draw a horizontal line, and we need to follow it up until it cuts out of the rhombus and draw another line, and then we have our width here done already. So we measure in our 36, which we have done already, and we follow it down until where it cuts the rhombus, and we're drawing a horizontal line, and we're following it up to where it cuts out of the rhombus again, and we're drawing a horizontal line again. Okay, so that rectangle then is all firm lines, so we're coming over our 36, then our 8 and our 22, and we can see our rectangle is here. Okay, and now drawing over the construction lines of the internal rhombus. Okay, and then that is our Metro de Madrid sign finished.